Yeah.
You
So I think, I think it's also about the kind of cultural, like it gives you a social push, definitely, if you are into things that a lot of people aren't into. Like you immediately become part of the elite cultural group if you see shows that weren't so popular but were noticed nonetheless. So I think Seinfeld definitely fell into that category. How I Met Your Mother, Big Bang Theory, all of these were like very popular shows in India. In spite of Big Bang Theory having like one of the most horrible representations of Indian characters.
yeah.
I was just
I
about
was
to
just gonna
say.
ask you because all these shows too are like so white. Like they're just like the the whitest
Very.
shows. And then you
Yeah,
have
they're painfully white and painfully terrible at representing Indian people as well. So for me, Simpsons and Apu was like the absolute worst, was like the pinnacle of horrible representation of brown people. Because I think I kind of started rewatching Simpsons, the first few seasons I'm on right now, and there's this one scene in which Apu and his wife, I forgot the name, but they have invited Marge and Homer over to dinner, and he says the most absurd chant before having their dinner, like before they start. He says something about it rhymes, but it mentions Gandhi for some reason, which to me is just, it's ridiculous. We don't mention Gandhi at our dinner table. We don't talk about him or remember him before having a meal. So it was,
Yeah.
it's like next level stereotyped kind of representation of Indian people. And the Big Bang Theory, of course, Rajesh being the typical Indian nerd who couldn't even talk to women unless he had alcohol. So
yeah.
I think it's definitely changing. We do have, other series which show like a very good representation of what Indian people are like. But I think it's still limited to what the diaspora remembers of India and not of an actual Indian person or of a recent migrant's experience in America. Like, I think it's very limited in that sense.